This story is set in ancient India, but its message is relevant today. While our country is free and we can go anywhere, our minds are not truly free. We are physically free, but mentally we are becoming slaves to our thoughts and suffer more from mental agony than anything else. The true story I'm about to share will help you break free from the chains of your mind and bring peace to your turbulent thoughts. Once upon a time, a young man named Rohan lived in a small village nestled in the lower Himalayas. Rohan was known throughout the town for his angry temperament and restless mind. His mind was always full of thoughts, which created a storm within him, making it impossible for him to find peace. His thoughts so consumed his life that peace seemed to have vanished entirely. This constant state of mental turmoil led to strained relationships with his family and the villagers, leaving him feeling increasingly isolated and humiliated. The more he tried to find solace, the more mentally distressed he became. One day, feeling particularly down, Rohan left the village to take a walk in a nearby garden. He didn't feel like talking to anyone because he was deeply troubled by his restless mind. As usual, he met his friends in the garden, who noticed his despair and asked, "Rohan, why are you so down today? Why don't you visit the Buddhist monk who lives in the temple behind the mountain? He is very wise and may help you solve your problems." Taking his friend's advice, Rohan decided to visit the Buddhist monk the next morning. Early the next morning, Rohan arrived at the temple and saw the monk watering the plants. The atmosphere of the temple was filled with the chirping of birds, making the morning seem even more vibrant. After watering the plants, the monk sat under a tree in a meditative state. The monk's face radiated peace, which drew Rohan toward him. As Rohan approached the monk, he felt a positive energy surrounding him and realized that this immense peace and positive energy came from within the monk himself. Rohan waited for the monk to open his eyes. When the monk opened his eyes after some time, he saw a young man sitting before him, looking extremely tense and filled with negative emotions. Rohan, with a longing gaze and deep respect, said, "O wise one, my mind is very restless. My thoughts are eating away at me. I can't experience peace even for a moment. This is why I'm always angry. I get upset over the smallest things. Nothing seems right to me. Can you please teach me how to calm my restless mind? Please show me a way." The monk understood Rohan's pain and said, "My dear child, it seems you have handed over the key to your mind to someone else, and now you are a slave too." Rohan was confused by the monk's words and asked, "Master, what do you mean by being a slave to the mind and the key? Please explain this to me in detail." The monk replied, "Rohan, let me tell you a story that contains all the secrets of mental peace and happiness. Would you like to hear it?" Rohan nodded in agreement and listened intently, his curiosity at its peak. The monk began, "Once upon a time there was a man named Arjun who lived in a town. Arjun was a very ambitious person. He constantly sought approval and praise from others. If he succeeded in something or received praise, he was happy, but if he faced failure or criticism, he would become anxious and stressed. He would get worried over trivial matters. Arjun believed that success and material wealth were the keys to happiness. However, the more he chased after success and praise, the deeper he sank into mental stress. When no one praised his work, he became very upset. One day, Arjun happened to meet a very famous Buddhist monk of that time. Buddhist monk was known for teaching meditation to thousands of disciples and was himself a great meditator and enlightened person. Arjun was impressed by the Buddhist monk's remarkable concentration and steady, peaceful mind, and he asked the monk to help him calm his restless mind. Arjun said, "O wise one, I'm always chasing after success and constantly striving for more, yet I never find lasting satisfaction. Even when I succeed and people praise me, I don't feel content inside. My mind keeps wandering. Please show me a way to get rid of this restlessness and find peace." The monk looked at him with compassion and said, "Your mind is like a river, always flowing and running, never staying still. To calm your restless mind, you need to learn the art of letting go of your thoughts without any hindrance." Arjun replied, "But Master, how can I let go of my thoughts? After all, I am attached to my desires and ambitions." Hearing this, the Buddhist monk smiled and said, "Imagine you are holding a glass full of water. The longer you hold it, the heavier it becomes. If you hold it for too long, your hand will start to hurt. But if you loosen your grip and let it go, the burden will be lifted." Rohan listened carefully to the story and its message. He realized that clinging to his thoughts and desires was the reason for his restless mind. This was also the reason why his mind was troubled, because, like Arjun, Rohan would hold on to his thoughts, constantly overthinking small things, which kept his mind agitated. The monk continued his story, and Rohan listened intently. The monk said, "Buddhist monk's words made perfect sense to Arjun." Following the monk's advice, Arjun began practicing the art of letting go of his thoughts. He would allow thoughts and feelings to come and go without clinging to them. Thoughts would enter his mind, stay for a while, and then leave, because he didn't allow them to settle in his mind. When thoughts have no place to settle, they naturally fade away. Buddhist monks then said, "People unnecessarily give space to thoughts in their minds. The more you dwell on something, the deeper it takes root in your mind. As thoughts take root, they become harder to remove from your mind. What has happened in your life, no matter how bad, cannot be changed. It's like the rain. Once it has rained, it's done. Thinking it shouldn't have rained won't change anything. Similarly, if something bad has happened in your life, it has already happened. The more you dwell on it, the more space it will occupy in your mind, making it harder to let go. If your mind is overwhelmed with thoughts, don't dwell on them. Let them come and go without giving them a place to settle." Buddhist monks then explained, "People often think too much about small matters, which causes them to suffer. Arjun, you feel good when people praise your work, but when they don't, you feel terrible. This means you've handed over the key to your happiness to others. You have given control of your happiness to others. Even if someone praises you, it will only give you temporary peace. After that, you'll go back to seeking more praise. You spend your days and nights thinking about how to improve yourself so that people praise you more. This constant need for approval keeps you restless." The monk continued, "If you keep expecting praise from others, you'll never be truly free or at peace. You've handed over the key to your freedom to others. Even if you are physically free, you'll be mentally enslaved. You need to take back control of your mind and keep your peace within you. The world will always have something to say. Its nature is to speak and disturb you. The more you let this disturb you, the more pleasure people will get from bothering you. They'll try to snatch away your inner peace. So don't give your key to anyone else. Nothing in this world is permanent. Everything changes with time. What is here today may be gone tomorrow. When everything in the world is temporary, why do you give permanent space to temporary thoughts in your mind? Why do you keep thinking about things repeatedly? Keep yourself free, both internally and externally. Internal freedom is just as important, if not more, than external freedom." After hearing Buddhist monk's words, Arjun understood everything. Meanwhile, the monk finished his story and asked Rohan if he understood. Rohan was silent, as if he were a statue staring at the monk. He was speechless, having never heard such wisdom before. The story revealed the truth of life and its mysteries to him. After a while, Rohan broke his silence and said, "O Master, I have no more questions. I humbly request to stay here with you for a few days. I've learned many truths about life today, and I want to stay with you to understand myself better and share this wisdom with others." And so, friends, I hope you learned a lot from this story. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Inspirazen. Also, let us know in the comments what you thought of the video. We greatly appreciate your support. See you in the next video.